Hello, guys, and welcome to a new episode of the Football Plus F1 show. Today, we're going to talk about yesterday's Champions League games, Thursday, and also we're going to preview the Azerbaijan Grand Prix 2025. But let's start with the football, which was the Champions League yesterday. First games. Club Brugge beat Monaco 4-1. Good week for in the Champions League for Belgian clubs. Jens Luz had a great win against PSV. Now Club Brugge with a 4-1 win against Monaco, and obviously with what happened with Monaco in the airplane when they were trying to go, when the flight was cancelled, what happened to the situation with them was clearly affected their performance today this game, and I think Club Brugge deserve to win. They create a lot of chances. They could have scored more easily, so I thought they just have to win easily. Club Brugge they played really well. Copenhagen drew 2-2 with Bayer Leverkusen. Sporting Lisbon beat Kairat 4-1. Eintracht Frankfurt was in a very, very good win, and they're now top of the league phase, even though after one game they destroyed Galatasaray 5-1. By the way, Galatasaray made a lot of defensive mistakes. I don't think this game. I don't think Frankfurt absolutely dominated Galatasaray. Galatasaray had chances. They had possession, but they made some silly defensive mistakes. Two own goals. The fifth goal where the defender lost the ball. They made some very bad mistakes defensively. And Frankfurt took advantage of it, and they were more clinical than Galatasaray, and they won the game. So comfortably at the end. So well done to Frankfurt. Newcastle United against Barcelona. Barcelona win 2-1 against Newcastle. 2 goals from Marcus Rashford and a goal from Anthony Gordon towards the end. This was a game where obviously you don't have to be at your maximum best. Going to Newcastle away is not easy. Knowing that they're going to create a difficult atmosphere, they're going to make it difficult for you. And Newcastle did make it difficult for Barcelona. In the first 20-25 minutes, I thought Newcastle looked very, very good. But then after that, I think Barcelona adapted to the game and they played quite well. Barcelona had chances, Newcastle had chances. By the way, I don't know why Eddie Howe put Voltomede on the bench. That was a strange decision. The guy scored in the last game. Why you put... yes, the rotation, but I'm sorry, but this is one of the toughest games you're going to have in your group, in the fixtures, if you want to qualify for the playoffs or last 16 automatically, and you're resting big players because of a rotation for a big game like that. That's so strange from Eddie Howe, because I think Voltomede should have easily played in this game. He played, but he should have started. But yeah, like Barcelona, they didn't start well, but I think they adapted to the game quite well. Pedri and Frankie de Jong, the true absolute ballers, the two fantastic players, honestly, fantastic players. Juan Garcia, he's been, I thought he was fantastic. I mean, the guy is good. I feel like when I watch him, he's like the goalkeeper. I feel like he's good at everything. At distribution, making saves. He's so good. And how old is he? How old is he? He was born in 2001, so he is like 24 years old. Yeah, 24 years old if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, like he's a very, very good goalkeeper. He's a very good goalkeeper, and very good performance from him once again. Yeah, he's 24 years old. Yeah, so he's very good. Like you watch him and you like, he's very good. He doesn't have much weaknesses, and I think even if Ter Stegen comes back, it will be difficult for him to get this the place back for Juan Garcia, because he's performing really, really well. You have to say. But yeah, Frankie de Jong, Pedri, they were very, very good, amazing to watch. Like I said, I thought Lewandowski and Rafinha, they didn't have their best games, but Rashford stepped up. The grass is always green outside Manchester United, isn't it? But yeah, 2 goals, 2 very good goals, but particularly the second was really top notch. Honestly, fantastic, brilliant goal, and that's what he delivered massively, big time. Because I don't think Barcelona were Barcelona played well, but I don't think they were absolutely dominating Newcastle. It was like, it could go in either way. But he stepped up big time, scoring 2 goals. I thought he was, yeah, fantastic. Crucial goals, 2 huge goals that is gonna give a lot of confidence ahead. They can deliver more, they can score more, and yeah, fantastic from Marcus Rashford. The second goal, I mean, that's a typical Rashford goal. Very good. With his technique, fantastic goal. So if he can continue this level before, because let's not forget, yeah, he got a very good assist. He made a very good assist against Valencia. If he continue this level of good performances, he can he can have a good season for Barcelona this year. However, what I would say Barcelona is that going forward, Barcelona, except Rashford, they lack something in the attack. Is it because of the absence of Lamine Yamal? Could be. But you could also say that they scored 6 goals against Valencia. So you could say it's not only down to one player, Barcelona relying on the attack. So, but yeah, very important win for Barcelona. Good win, especially going Newcastle away. It's never easy at all. So, yeah, and then Anthony Gordon scored a consolation goal at the end. But yeah, there was 4 or 5 minutes after that, but it wasn't enough. Barcelona, first game, first win in the Champions League, unlike last season, because they started the Champions League campaign last season by losing to Monaco. This time they win, so very important win for Barcelona. Let's move on to Manchester City against Napoli. Manchester City win 2-0, goals from Erling Haaland and Jeremy Doku. Red card happened to Giovanni Di Lorenzo because he was the last man tackled, brought Erling Haaland down with his tackle. Didn't get the ball, and yeah, it was a deserved red card. And then Antonio Conte, we were excited for this game because we could see the return of Kevin De Bruyne, playing as his former club at the Etihad. But at the same time, because of the Giovanni Di Lorenzo red card, Antonio Conte brought him off and made a tactical change, bringing on Matheus Oliveira, I think, yeah. So, so like, or Juan Jesus, Juan Jesus or Matheus Oliveira, one of them. So, yeah, like, very, like, yeah, it's not sad. It's sad to see, like, because you want to see how well he's going to do against his former club, at the stadium, but. It's sad, but at the same time, it's an understandable choice from Conte. He wants to manage the game. He wants to try and get something from the game. So of course he's gonna have to try something different, tweak something, especially when you're dealing down to 10 men. And in my opinion, Napoli don't have the quality that City have. You're gonna have to try. And I think Napoli, obviously, after that, Napoli parked the bus, and they made it as much as difficult as they did for Manchester City. But City managed to find a way to score 2 goals, 2 very good goals, I have to say. A brilliant header from Erling Haaland, brilliant play from City, brilliant play from Foden, amazing assist, and a brilliant header from Erling Haaland. And then the second goal, Jeremy Doku, amazing piece of quality from him, a great finish and great goal. And yeah, so again, Doku was very good against United, and he was very good again once again in this game. So if he continues this level of performance, he can be alongside Haaland, obviously, and the big players of City. He could be one of the key players for City this season. That's for sure. So yeah, and Erling Haaland he scored 50 Champions League. He's now scored 50 goals in the Champions League. He's the fastest player to score 50 goals in the Champions League history. The players who achieved this in the fewest matches: Erling Haaland 49 games, Ruben Nestor 62, Messi 66, Lewandowski 77, Mbappe 79. I mean, 50 goals in 49 games. I mean, honestly, he's a goal scoring machine, absolute machine. So yeah, a great header from him, by the way. And yes, in that height, the ball going over you, very good. And can and I had this question someone asked to Pep Guardiola. Has Erling Haaland got what it takes to become an all-time goal scorer in Champions League history? Of course. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he scored 50 goals in 49 games, man. Bloody hell. Like, if he continues the way he's performing, if he keeps scoring goals, if he keeps delivering, and yes, he's gonna play for City. He should play for City for a long time because he signed at City for a 10-year contract. If he continues this level of progression, yeah, easily he could become an all-time goal scorer. You know, he's a goal scoring machine, Erling Haaland, without a doubt. So fantastic from him. So yeah, and yes, City, like I said, you know, they dominated the game, they had possession, a lot of chances because obviously Napoli went for a, very very defensive minded approach, understandably so, but City, Antonio Conte said that they could have pulled their pants down, but they didn't. And to some extent, yeah, Napoli made it difficult. But as soon as City scored that first goal, it made it easier for City to control themselves and play with calm. Because you always this. I have to break this low block side. I have to try to score. But City found a way to do that, even though it was not easy. And Napoli did everything they can to make as much as difficult as they can for City. So yeah, but yeah, a good start, good win, and similar to Barcelona, City started last season with a 0-0 draw against Inter. They start the new Champions League campaign with a 2-0 win against Napoli. So a very important win for City, especially ahead of another important match on Sunday against Arsenal. So yeah, and I think I should. There's not more. Not any more. I want. So yeah, I wanted to also talk about Frankie. I want to get back to the Newcastle Barcelona game. I also have to say, like, you look at the quality players that the midfield players that Barcelona have. The midfield players, you look like Frankie De Jong, Pedri. I mean, Casado, who can play there at times, and who can play there. Sorry, so they've got very good midfield players, and Barcelona are always reliant on having very good midfielders. With the days of Xavi, Iniesta, Busquets, Fabregas. Now they've got Gavi as well. Gavi. They have Gavi, another midfielder as well. So, and yeah, the Gavi, Pedri, Frankie De Jong, Casado. They've got very good midfield players, and who can, Pedri, Casado, and Gavi still young, and if they can continue playing a very good level for Barcelona, they can be obviously one of the important players for Barcelona in the future. Frankie De Jong obviously is getting older, but he's a very very good. He's not getting old. He's not like he's 35 or something like that, but he's experienced now. So very very good performance from him. Very good performance from Pedri. I thought they were two fantastically. Those so very very good. Kunde, I thought he had a very good game as well. So yeah. Nice. Obviously, Barcelona didn't start the game quite well with Newcastle putting stamp on and make it difficult as they can. With the atmosphere of Newcastle was always trying to make it difficult for another team and support their own team. But I think Barcelona handled it quite well after that, and Newcastle made it difficult, but as they can. But at the same time, they were punished by individual brilliance. The two goals, which came from Marcus Rashford, two fantastic goals from him. But yeah, that's it. We talked about yesterday's Champions League games. Now let's talk about Formula One.